Good morning, students. Children, in the last video, we have discussed about different computer generations. Today, we are going to discuss about different generation computer languages. In this video, we'll see what is computer language, what are the different types of computer languages. Let's start. Language. What do you mean by the language? Language is a mode of communication. It is a medium of communication. If you know the language, you'll be able to interact with others. If others know the language, they'll be able to understand what you are saying. The same way, computer also understand the computer language. It doesn't understand what you say. It doesn't understand your Hindi, English. It understands only the computer language. Now, what is computer language? A computer language is a special language used to communicate between the user and the computer. The language which is used to communicate between the user and computer is known as computer language. Who is the user? We are the user. The person who works on the computer, that is user. We use the computer, we work on the computer, so we are the user. So if we want to work on the computer, when we are working on the computer, we are giving some instructions to the computer. That instructions we are giving in our language, that is not computer language. Children, when we work on the computer, we work on any software. This software is designed in particular computer languages. The different generation languages are there. So here we'll see different categories of languages. Computer languages are divided into two categories: low level language and high level language. Low level language again divided into two categories: machine language and assembly language. While high level languages are divided into three categories: procedure language, non procedure language, and natural language. Machine language. It is the earliest language which was used by first generation computer. And only the machine language. That means 0 and 1. The machine language is a collection of binary digits or bits that the computer reads and interprets. Machine language is the only language which computer understands. It refers to zeros and ones that a computer can understand as instruction. It is a first generation language. So here you can see different characters with their binary code. These characters are converted into binary code is not only for these alphabets. They are for small letters, symbols, numbers, binary codes. And this computer understand only this binary codes. Let's see some limitations of machine language. Machine language programs are machine dependent. Language programs are written for particular machine, so these programs are not portable. Means the program is written for which machine, these programs cannot be used on other computers. Machine language is difficult to read and write correctly to higher level language, and is dependent upon the hardware which it is written for. It is very difficult to read and write zeros and ones. Even you'll know, if you know the number, very difficult to read machine language programs. That is why, because of all this limitation, these programs were not portable, and it was very difficult for the programmer, for the user to read these programs. Assembly language was developed. Assembly language. Using assembly language, programmers can write human readable programs that correspond almost exactly to machine language. Assembly language is called low level language, or also called second generation language, which was used by second generation computer. Because it is called low level language, because There is a one-to-one relationship between what it tells the computer to do and what the computer does. In general, one line of an assembly language program contains a maximum of one instruction for a computer. This language uses letters and symbols instead of using numbers. A program is written in assembly language using mnemonics codes. Using mnemonics, the program is written and this program is known as source program. This source program has to be converted into machine language and the assembler, the language processor is used to convert the source program, assembly language program into machine language so that the machine can understand the instructions. The computer understand only the machine language. It cannot understand assembly language or any other language. So the assembler converts the assembly language program into machine language. This is second generation language used by second generation computers. The mnemonics used in assembly language signifies instructions. For example, input is written as INP, output is written as out. We'll see some mnemonics used in assembly language. INP for input, add for addition, LDA for load, HLT for halt, STA for store, OUT for output and SUB for subtraction. These were some mnemonics used in assembly language program. Now we'll see a program written in assembly language. Children, you know what is program? Program is a set of instructions, group of commands. Remember, you have done programming in class 3 in Logo. You drawn some figures, geometrical figures, alphabet and number using Logo commands. So the command, the set of command you have written to make a figure, to make alphabet, that set of command is known as a program. Here we'll see a program in assembly language. To input a number, INP, to input a number, STA number 1. STA will store a number in a variable. Variable is a name where the value will store, address of the address where value will store. OUT outputs the value. HLT halt stops the program. Number 1 date defines a variable called number 1. So this is a program written in assembly language. You no need to write any program in assembly language in this chapter. This is just for your information. You should know how these commands were used in this language. High-level language has instructions which are almost similar to English language. That is why this language is very easy to understand. It is user-friendly language. It is closer to human language. It is machine-independent language. Why machine-independent language? Because the programs written in high-level language can be easily used on almost all the computers without any change. Let's see some features of high-level language. Independent of machine, machine-independent language. The program written in HLL can be used almost on all the computers. That is why this language is independent language, machine independent language. High level language is a computer programming language and that is not limited by the computer, can be used on any of the computer, designed for a specific job and is easy to understand. Interpreter and compilers are the program to translate HLL into machine language. Children, I told you, computer does not understand any other language. So the programs written in high level language needs to be converted into machine language. And the language processor are the translator, language translator, which converts high level language into machine language. To convert high-level language programs, interpreter and compilers are used. Now we'll see the types of high-level language. There are three types of high-level language: procedural language, non-procedural language, and natural language. Procedural language. In procedural languages, the program code is written as a sequence of instructions. Instruction is command. User has to specify what to do and also how to do. The programmer has to define what to do, what task has to be done, and how to do the task. And a step-by-step procedure is required. These instructions are executed in sequential order. One after one, the steps will be executed. This procedural language is third generation language. It also uses a set of English-like words. That is why it is closer to human language, easy to understand, easy to write instruction. It is simple, easy to read, write and maintain. This language must be translated into machine language, as I told earlier. Compiler and interpreters are used to translate procedural language into machine language. The programmer writes instructions that tell the computer what to accomplish and how to do it. In procedural language, step-by-step procedure is required. This language used English-like words, that is 8 for addition, print to print, also uses arithmetic operators such as plus for addition, asterisk for multiplication. Example of this generation language: BASIC, COBOL, Fortran, Pascal, etc. Let's see a program to add two numbers in BASIC. Program will start with CLS, that is to clear screen. Remember, in logo we have used the command CS to clear screen. Let A equal to 10. Here we'll assume the value A equal to 10, B equal to 15. Then the addition of A and B will be stored in sum variable. Let sum equal to A plus B. Then the value of sum will be printed using print sum command and then end. Let's start non-procedural language. This is the fourth generation language. In the non-procedural language, the user has to specify only what to do and not how to do. Here the instruction will be given only to perform the task. Remember, in procedural language, third generation language, the programmer has to write the codes to perform the task and also how to perform the task. But here only instruction will be written to perform the task. This is fourth generation language. Language programmer only specify what the program should accomplish without explaining how. It is also a source program which must be translated into machine language. A computer does not understand any other language, it understands only machine language. So the program written in non-procedural language is a source program, will be converted by compiler or interpreter into machine language. In non-procedural language, we do not have to write whole set of instructions according to the logic of the program. But only one statement may be enough in non-procedural language to perform the whole job. Example of this generation language are VB, Visual Basic, SQL, Prolog, Java, etc. Here is a simple program for addition and multiplication of two numbers, nested program to add and multiply two numbers. We no need to go in deep. Children, this is just an example to show you how the programming is done in this language. Natural language. Natural language means a human language. The language what we speak, English, Hindi, French, German, all are natural language. Computer languages are not natural language. They are programming language. This programming language are different from natural language. This natural language takes input in the form of speech and then convert this input in the form text. These languages are also called fifth generation language. They are type of query language that allow the user to enter request that resembles human speech. This language is often associated with expert system and artificial intelligence. Natural language commands are commands based on natural conversational speech. These commands allow you to perform action in application using few steps. Well, suppose you want to save a Microsoft Word document or any other file. Rather than saying click file and then click save, you'll simply say save changes. The file will be saved. Nowadays, small kids are also able to find out easily on Google. How is it possible? They don't know the spelling. They don't know how. They don't type the spelling. There is a small icon of microphone in the search tab. They just tap that button and start speaking. This input is converted into text form and then computer process the input and shows the output. Language processor or translator. Children, I told earlier the computer does not understand any language. It understands only machine language. Then why high level languages were developed? These high level languages are easy and human readable. Machine languages were not able, users were not able to understand. That is why high level languages were developed. Now this high level language is program needs to be converted, and to convert this high level language program into machine language, language translators are used. This language translator is a software which converts high level language program into machine language. Different language processors are there. They are assembler, compiler, and interpreter. Now we'll see assembler. What is assembler? Assembler is a program used to translate assembly language into machine language so that computer can understand. This assembler converts assembly language program into machine language. Compiler is a software which converts high-level language program into machine language. It converts the entire high-level language program into machine language at once and then displays the errors for the whole program. It converts the entire program and then shows the error if any. Interpreter. It also converts high-level language program into machine language, but it converts one line of a program at a time and displays the errors one line at a time, and it will goes to the next line for conversion only after the correction of the. Remember, in Logo you face this problem. If you write wrong command, you will not be able to move the turtle or turn the turtle. You have to write the correct command, you have to type the correct command, only then turtle will accept the command. It shows the error when you are writing wrong command. So this compiler and interpreters both are translator which converts a high level language program into machine language, but the main difference is compiler converts the whole program and then shows the error, while interpreter converts one line of a program and then shows the error. It will move to the next line only after the correction of error. See, language program is written here, and that is input which is converted by interpreter or compiler, gives output which is in the form of machine language. So children, I hope you understand about different computer languages. Let's have a recap. Computer languages are divided into two categories: low level language and high level language. What is low level language? The language which are machine dependent, means the programs are written for particular machine, for particular computer. This program cannot be used on another computer. Whereas high level language programs are machine independent. The program written on one machine can be used on another machine without any change. What are the different types of low level language? Machine language and assembly language. You know very well, computer understands only machine language. This is first generation language. Whereas assembly language is the second generation language. It uses mnemonics. High level language is categorized into three categories: procedural language, non-procedural language, and natural language. Procedural language is third generation language. Non-procedural language is fourth generation language. Java, VB, they are fourth generation language. Whereas procedural language, COBOL, Pascal, Fortran, they are procedural language, third generation language. Natural language means human language, what we speak. So here we discussed about different computer languages. Thank you, children.